Right guys, Monday at the Masters, practice day. Mark Crossfield here. I've had a fantastic day thanks to Your Golf Travel sending me out here to Augusta. I'm going tomorrow as well, Tuesday, which you might be watching this Tuesday morning because of time differences. Let's talk to you a little bit about what I did today around the course, which was some interesting things which I actually really enjoyed doing. I always think it's a shame maybe the TV don't do this a little bit more as well. Let's show you what I mean. Let's get stuck in. Right, so I've got my phone in my hand, so walking around Augusta today, Monday practice day, got to see Spieth hitting the ball, got to see Jason Day for a few holes, which was great, Brandon Grace, Sandy Lyle, Vijay Singh, Dustin Johnson, all great players, Rory McIlroy, Chris Wood having a little game as well, missed Rory's hole-in-one, unfortunately. But what I also did is I walked around with a rangefinder. So I was trying to measure some of the distances, and Augusta is obviously very famous for its massive undulation changes. So I made a few notes. I'm going to come back with more tomorrow as well. So I've done just 3 noticeable holes on the front 9. So the first hole we're going to talk about is the second hole, par 5. It swoops round to the left with a big drop down to the green. People drive it up to almost the top of the hill and hitting down onto the green. Now from where they're driving today, it was measuring 293 yards out, so nearly 300 yards away from the hole, but with the slope it was 268, so it was 25 yards downhill. Hopefully that gives you a bit of an idea of how steep that slope is. 25 yards, I mean what's that? That's nearly 3 clubs difference from the top of the hill coming down, so massive slope on the second. Fourth hole, long par 3, very sloping green, goes right out into the corner of the course. It measures 256, so it's a long par 3, but with the slope measuring 242, so it's 14 yards worth of down slope. So 242 is still a very healthy par 3. That's 14 yards that you're shaving off the yardage of that course from the slope measurement. Now also the 6th hole, another par 3, which is noticeably downhill. It's the one with a ridiculously sloping green. This one, loads of tiers, almost 4 or 5 tiers on it, and you've got 16 down on the right of it as well. That one's measuring 185, but with the slope coming down to 175, 10 yards of slope again taken off. Now I'm going to show you more from the back 9 in another video, maybe tomorrow's video. But the course is long. It's 7,400, I think 300 or 500 yards long. It's long, but you're losing lots of yardage in the slope. The undulations at Augusta, and everyone talks about it, are big, and it will seriously affect the clubbing that they're hitting, which is often why I think on telly people get very confused with some of the numbers that are spat out. You know, this is 296 out on that second hole. I mean, I saw Woods hit an iron on that green, fly it on. Now Woods could carry a 3-iron, 2-iron, which I know he carries a 3-iron bent to a 1-iron. He carries a very strong, used to when he was playing, a very strong lofted low iron. He could carry that 260 in the air, no problem. So the commentators would call that 300 yards. It's not. The slope is obviously coming into effect. So there you go, guys. Great day at Augusta. There's going to be more coming at you tomorrow. Hopefully a few more reports. I still can't pick winners. Didn't get to see Ricky today. Jordan was looking relaxed. It's noticeable he's very average in his distance. He played with Koepka. Koepka was 30 yards past him on 17 when I measured them up 17, but Jordan was still out there at 280, so a decent hit. He looked very relaxed. Jason Day looked relaxed. Massive crowds following Jason, as you can imagine, world number 1, pulling the crowds. I saw him hit a drive up 17, would have been very interesting on the telly commentary. It was a toe hook, you could hear it, and I could see from the flight, really low spinning, so it really dropped out the air and spun off down into the left. Hit it, one hand came off the club straight away, so he could feel that strike wasn't in the right place from the sounds and the twisting of the club. I imagine if we were watching that back on slow-mo, they would be stuck from behind and flipping hands kind of ideas. It wasn't, it was a toe hook. He hit another one, which he actually sort of caught, which to me sounded slightly heel-based, and it stayed straight and almost tailed off to the right. So 2 shots, they weren't different swings, just very different strikes, which was interesting to watch, even at the top standard. And also using his M1 driver that he was using today, it was interesting how he also, when he missed it, got that kind of really out of the air ball flight as well, which I struggled with when I used the very low spinning models as well. There you go, interesting stuff from Augusta. I'm back there tomorrow, can't wait. The sun has been on me all day, so I'm probably burnt, and my collar was popped, yo, at some point as well today. So everyone was treated to a Crossfield pop also. There you go, I've treated you now at the end. There we go, don't know what I'm saying. Follow me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, Periscope, all the normal social places. Also, come and visit my new website, markcrossfieldgolf.com. See you over there.